Hey everybody, this is Kenji from Riichi Mahjong Central, and yes, Zero's Mahjong Yaku Encyclopedia book is finally here. We finally received the package and it is here in our hands. So as we mentioned, we actually wanted to have an interview with Zero initially, but because of the time and whatnot, we weren't able to, but we did get a comment from him. So the Mahjong Yaku Encyclopedia book has the basic and advanced information of each Yaku available, and I believe that this is the first book that will be useful for all players from beginner to advanced. And instead of reading all the books in one shot, try to focus on certain elements of each Yaku. For example, look at the Yaku that you're going to be focusing on that day and try to pick something out of that Yaku that you could learn and implement. The book should be easy to read, and I'm sure that you will enjoy them too. Yes, thank you, Zero, for the comments, and we went through the first few pages of the book, and as you mentioned, it is really easy to read. So the order of the book, there's 38 Yakus in total that's going to be covered in this book. It goes in the order of appearance, how common you're going to be encountering each Yaku. So the first one, obviously, is going to be Riichi. So it has the details on how to make that Yaku, what the requirements are. So those information would be good for beginners and starters. It also has information on the percentages of how common you're going to be, or how likely you're going to be encountering these Yakus, as well as what would you discard type questions and what to do and what not to do when aiming for this Yaku. So it's very informative. So those datas might be useful for intermediate players and above also. And yeah, it's about 4 pages for each Yaku. There are 136 pages just about the Yakus themselves. So all 38 Yakus combined, it's 136 pages worth. Just wanted to point that out there, 136. That might be a number that you guys remember because we use 136 tiles in Riichi. And yeah, it also has a little section of Mahjong terminology. So for example, let's see, atama hane, that might be something that some of us are used to hearing. Aida yonken or ura suji. So that might be a term that some of you might already know, some of you guys might not. Ukihai, ryanmen, irime, uazumo, oshihiki, Keiten, Jigoku, Machi. So all these terminology that's Mahjong related is also in the back of the book. So we're going to be translating that as well. And yeah, this one book should be very useful for all levels of Riichi Mahjong, as Zero mentioned himself. And yes, as we mentioned in our previous videos, if you're a Patreon $20 and above plan, yeah, you'll get this for free. So check out your inbox because we're going to be sending you a little message because we got to confirm what shipping address you guys want. We also noticed that not only he autographed the book, each book copy that we got, they are customized. So it's not just his autograph. He left a little memo, a little wording. So as a Patreon perk, we decided to translate the little autograph message as well as bringing up a list. So if you're on Patreon, if you're going to be getting this regardless, but you get to choose which wording text that he wrote in order. So yeah, that's a little perk that we're going to be adding. If you're interested in signing up as a Patreon to get that extra perk, yeah, we're going to be shipping this by the end of the month. So there's still time. Sign up if you can, you know, no worries. But if you want that perk, definitely do that because that's the way you'll be able to pick which word you want. And yeah, if you're a non-Patreon member, each book is going to be sold for $25 US plus shipping, and it's going to be a random book. One of the books that we have on hand, they're going to be shipped to you after our Patreon members pick which one they want. So that's the way we're going to be doing it. We have a limited stock, so if you're interested, definitely reserve. Send us an email. The link is down below if you're interested. And we also found out that, you know, just thinking, what if we sell out immediately, right? How are we going to wait for another batch? So we found out that through Amazon Japan, they do ship these books outside of Japan as well. So you're going to be paying the shipping on your end. We looked up the book for here in California. I think the total would be coming up to like $30 2 US dollars, somewhere around that range. But yeah, you could definitely get that. So it's going to be in Japanese, of course, but if you do decide to purchase through Amazon, send us the receipt or proof of purchase, and we'll send you that private link where we translate the videos. So you'll be able to understand and get the information out of this book, regardless of whatever purchase method that you guys decide to use. So that's a quick rundown. We're excited to translate this book. It's finally here, and I'm sure you're going to be interested. You're sure going to be pleased, and yeah, hopefully the data would increase your wins. So all the information is down below, and thank you Zero for coordinating with us for this book. We hope that we could make this little project a success and translate your other books, as well as some of the other books from other authors that we have in line. So yeah, happy reading, or happy listening, I guess. And if you have any questions, just go ahead, let us know, send us an email, as well as you're interested in the book, and we'll go from there. All right, Zero's Mahjong Yaku Encyclopedia is now here and accessible for us in English. See you guys soon.